my phone's full and I had to start a second video on my iPad. You want to hang them this way so that the elastics don't droop. I did, and I mean, these are shot. They were also secondhand. They might have been shot when I bought them. I don't even remember. I throw them in the dryer on low heat. I never dry anything on high heat, so that's not an issue. If you are buying, you know, brand new $12 each really cute diapers, I would probably hang dry them. I don't have that space. I have way too many diapers. All the things. It's been fine. We have not started potty training, but cloth diaper is better for potty training because they feel the wetness. In a disposable, it wicks it away and they don't feel it. They do make cloth diaper pull-ups. I've not explored that option yet. What else? Storage. If I wanted to store these for a next child, which can of worms, probably not us unless we like adopt or foster, but like my brother and sister-in-law, I think Bailey's interested in cloth diapering when and if they have children. You don't want to put these in a bag or in a storage, like a plastic storage tote where they don't get airflow. That will completely break down the elastic and they'll be useless. So just a box or like a plastic tote that has all the weaving on the side that they can get airflow. Just stack them in the top of the closet. I would not stuff them probably in storage. I'd leave, you know, your stack of inserts out. That's what I would do. You can get these suckers repaired. There is a diaper repair lady on Facebook for a cheapie. I think this is a Bum Genius. I have a lot of Bum Genius and a lot of Mama Koala. It's just the brand. I don't even know. It's just what I have. It's like $5 a diaper. I have not opened a YouTube tutorial and to see, I just haven't. I have a bunch of diapers that are like this downstairs that I have not sanitized or stripped. Stripping gets rid of all the detergent and the mineral buildup. And you can't, like, I could probably repair these myself, but I just haven't. So $5, I think that's before shipping and stuff. If you had, you know, a really nice diaper, like I think there's a brand called Texas Tushies and Green Mountain diapers that people love. I don't know any. And you know, you were gonna have 4 sets of kids, might be worth getting those done. But so that's an option. The last thing that, before I forget, what makes the cloth diaper water resilient, I'm gonna pull this out. So this is like, I would say like a bathing suit material. I think this is called AWJ, which is like all wicking jersey. That's probably wrong. And then on the other side is like a cotton. This is what goes against the baby's booty, unless you're doing a liner. So this is fine. This is the all wicking. This is what keeps it waterproof. On the other side, this is called Pull, P-U-L. I forget what it's called too. If this is gone or breaking, and that will also happen in the dryer on high heat, this is useless as a diaper. You can use it as a swim diaper. You can also use this as a swim diaper without an insert. And I have done that many, many times because, you know, a swim diaper doesn't do any kind of absorbency. it just holds poop. And that's exactly what this without a liner does. And you could do a liner, without stuffing. You could do stuffing, but it's just going to weigh the diaper down, especially when it gets soaked. So these are great as a swim diaper, just as they are. And then if they are ruined on the inside, that gets expensive to replace. I have no idea how much that is. But you can use it as a swim diaper. So if for some reason you get a bad batch where the elastics are shot, this is shot, use it as a swim diaper. And I would launder it just the same. So that's what I do. And it's been working for almost 2 years. When we moved, last thing I'll say, when we moved, we stopped doing cloth diapering, and I went to disposals while we moved, because that was crazy, moving with twins who are not even a year old and honestly not even walking was absolutely nuts. And they got yeast infections from, I think we were using Millie Moons. We still use some Millie Moons. They're about 25 cents, I think, a diaper. And they hold pee a lot longer than like Honest does. We've had some Honest diapers burst open and just pee goes everywhere, because we're just not used to them not holding. Anyways, they both got yeast infections. We went through 4 tubes of nystatin cream, and as soon as we got moved into this house, set up our washer dryer, which is downstairs, and got the sprayer attachment, which we already had from our previous house, started cloth diapering again. Within 4 days, yeast infection was gone. And I didn't even use these yet. Just using coconut oil and cloth diaper. I recently bought a box of Aldi diapers, and I love those. They're just like Honest, in all honesty. And we got, I think, size 5, so there were 72 in the box for like $12.99. However, I had always wanted a cloth diaper. I'm pro cloth diapering. I get no questions about it, but online people ask all the time about cloth diapering. Cloth diapering for beginners is a great Facebook group. They have an about tab, and they have like a book that I read all about the different kinds, what you should consider, your water, softeners, where you live. There are people that do not have a washer dryer that hand wash that cloth diaper, and more power to them. I couldn't do it. They're literally out there scrubbing. Also, if you get stains, I showed you one of the stains, the sun will bleach it out. You just want to get all the 3-dimensional poop off with a sprayer. But that group gets so many requests to join, so they're like backed up. It's like a woman and her sister that like run it, and they get so many groups, and they have to like, rule out the bots and stuff. But they have an about tab, and they have a book, and it is awesome. They have a wash worksheet. I printed it. I never did it. Absolutely never did it. Don't even know where it is, but it's a big math equation. And even though I love math and I'm good at math, I just didn't do it because we just kept adding diapers. Anyways, what I'm doing works. There's another website called Fluff Butt University. They have a lot of information, but I think their wash routine and stuff is wrong. So yeah, this is like a little more holistic approach. I would say that we have close to 80 diapers. I think we have like 40 of these and 40 of these. And, so I probably wash 40 and their inserts at a time. Our water bill is, I don't know, it's cheaper than when we lived in Johnson. And I run the dishwasher twice a day because we always eat here. We don't use paper plates. We don't use paper towels or napkins. I use bandanas for napkins. We have a garden, so that sprinkler runs twice a day, and all of that, you know, 6 loads of diapers a week. It's probably 2-day commitment. Oh, I also, sorry, wash my washer out with a commercial washer tab after I run the diapers, so that just in case there's a lingering, it's not on my super nice clothes. But I do that, and that keeps, you know, the mustiness and stuff, and just sanitary too. I mean, you were washing poop. So all of that, 6 loads, 7 super washes, and with trash, our water bill is less than when we lived in Johnson. So I don't know. It's kind of like, you know, going to the grocery store, buying steak, coming home and cooking it, and you know, pots and pans, turning your oven on, running the AC while your oven's on, washing dishes. Is that cheaper than just going to a steakhouse? You gotta weigh the pros and cons. But for us here, way cheaper. Way cheaper. So I don't factor in water and detergent so much. I make my own laundry detergent for like just our regular everyday stuff, and that saves us so much money. So anyways, there's lots of reasons to not, but with more information you might want to start, and I hope that helped somebody. And I'm sure I left something out, and I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. The only reason that I don't like, well, so we bought these second hand, like I said. You can buy them at Raylana's, but they're already in a bag, and you need to be able to see the elastic. You don't want to buy this for $3. You don't want to buy this. You know, you want something that is nice and tight on the elastic, that actually has a curve. Sometimes you can see that in a cellophane bag, sometimes you can see that in a Ziploc. Not usually, and you don't know what kind of insert it is. You know, there's better inserts than others. So that's also a problem of buying on like Facebook Marketplace. I did buy some, and here's one. I did buy some recently, just a handful at Little Darlings. It's in Bentonville. And this is massive. This is a massive diaper. I have to absolutely cinch it on Lachlan. It falls off of Finn. But it was like $3. It's a size large. Who knew? See, there's stuff I didn't even know. It's fuzzy buns. I don't know. But they just had them in a basket, which was great. So I could see that this is a decent elastic. It had this liner in it, and I was like, okay, that looks like a liner I've worked with before. And so for like $3, I added some for just because. So that's probably all the advice that I have in my brain right now, and I hope that helps somebody.